You're thinking about doing what? Wait, 1 second. So you're thinking about smoking marijuana. Okay, well, let's talk about it. You're thinking about smoking weed, also known as marijuana, THC, or cannabis. Okay, so let me start off by telling you the basics. Marijuana is derived from the cannabis plant. THC is the main psychoactive compound that's found in marijuana. This is what gets you that quote unquote high. Okay? Now, there are two main strains of marijuana. There is indica and sativa. When you think of indica, think of in the couch. So indica has a much more calming and relaxing effect. It can be helpful for reducing anxiety. It also can be helpful for pain relief. Sativa, on the other hand, is a bit more stimulating, and it helps people feel more uplifted. It helps people feel more creative, but it can also be more anxiety inducing. But we'll get to that a little bit later. Marijuana in general has a certain effect on like your whole body. So your mouth might get kind of dry, your eyes might get red and low, your heart might beat a little bit faster, and your reaction time might be a little bit slower. Sure, consuming marijuana can be a lot of fun, but I wouldn't be your big sister if I didn't tell you about the risk and consequences that are also associated with it. Okay? To consume marijuana recreationally is to do it for fun or for leisure, and this is legal in over 20 states. Then, people also can consume marijuana medicinally to treat pain, chronic illnesses, or other symptoms concerned or associated with different medical conditions. This is legal in over 40 states. However, marijuana is still classified illegal under federal law, so it is important to be mindful of where you are when you decide to consume marijuana. Okay, back to the experience itself, marijuana affects everyone differently. However, there are common adverse effects. You can experience feelings of anxiety and paranoia. Like I said earlier, your heart rate can increase, and this can be very uncomfortable for some people. Let me play something for you.
When people become weed heads, they become sluggish, lazy, stupid, and unconcerned.
Okay, now I'm not saying that's all true, but it's a possibility. Also, you can develop this condition called, and bear with me while I try to pronounce this for you, the acronym is CHS, cannabinoid hyperemesis syndrome. Basically, this is caused by like more long-term cannabinoid use, but what happens is you get really sick, your stomach hurts, and you like basically projectile vomit everywhere. It's super gross and it sucks. And it's a possibility that it can happen to you. So, like, do you have any questions for me? After everything I just told you, you want to know about methods of consumptions? Hmm, well, I guess I'll tell you. There's bongs, blunts, spliffs, You know what? Why am I telling you all of this? I think this conversation is done. What was that? Are you trying to fact check me right now? Whatever. Here are my references. ASMR, ASMR. POV, I'm your big sister, and I caught you stealing my weed, and I'm gonna beat